What's going on, everybody? This is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up. Saw Spies in Disguise, which stars Will Smith and Tom Holland. You got Will Smith's character. This guy is pretty much the Black James Bond. And I mean, like, he's unstoppable. And that is until he accidentally gets turned into a pigeon, and then he is relying on Tom Holland's character, who is this very smart and nerdy scientist that works for him, and he has these wacky but good inventions. And while on this adventure of trying to turn him back to his human form, they encounter this evil mad scientist. And Spies in Disguise was yet another good movie for 2019. And this was also another good animated movie too as well. Spies in Disguise, because when I first saw it, I was like, oh, okay, so like this should be pretty interesting. This is like, okay, this is like an animated James Bond movie, pretty much, but except that James Bond has a sidekick, a goofy sidekick with him. But this movie is definitely something that I do think that the whole family will enjoy. I mean, like, even if you take your kids to go see this, you will definitely enjoy it too as well, because the animation and the special effects in this movie was good. The voice acting was good. Will Smith and Tom Holland. This was, I mean, you could say it was kind of like almost a buddy spy movie. Yeah, a buddy spy movie, because it's not a buddy cop movie because they're not cops. But yes, Spies in Disguise is what I think of a buddy spy movie. And if they was to even make a sequel to this movie, I would probably go see it, because Spies in Disguise, it was funny, it was fun, it was adventurous, and there honestly wasn't really nothing bad that I could say about this feature, because the movie because there was a lot of good things about it, and it was very creative. It had some little like touching moments in the movie, which was also something I did like about it. And this movie and Spies in Disguise was also something that I think that definitely could see winning. Will getting a nomination for the best the best animated feature it is for at the Oscars. That category is called. I could see that getting nominated and probably even winning that award. And Spies in Disguise is also something that I do think that, like, okay, this is a lesson teaching you about teamwork and also friendship, and Spies in Disguise is definitely that. That's definitely what I think is one of the definitions of Spies in Disguise. Spies in Disguise is Spies in Disguise, to me, I thought was also another one of those anime movies that the fact that I didn't get bored with it at all, and made it entertaining, because this movie, it's a kid's movie, but if you're an adult and you see this movie, you will really like it. But I don't like hate animated movies or anything like that, but it's not something that was like really kiddie and really goofy to where, like, okay, if you was to go see it, you'll fall asleep or anything like that. That is not true at all. So Spies in Disguise, if they was to make another one, they was to make a sequel to this, because judging by how the way it ended, I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything, but judging by how the way that they have finished this, another one could definitely be made. And if they was to make another one, I would go see it. And I think that, they could be like, I could actually see a few more of these sequels being made, if they go the right direction, because yes, it was so good and entertaining, and I did like what they did with the storyline. This movie was creative, and when it came to Tom Holland's character's inventions, those inventions were, I mean, yes, they were wacky, but they were also good too. So for Spies in Disguise, I give Spies in Disguise an A minus. And 4 out of 5 stars, I would give Spies in Disguise 4 out of 5 stars. And instead of waiting to see this thing go to the red box, go see it, because you will not be bored, and I think you will enjoy it. And until then, this is Ryan A. Polk with the wrap up, signing off.